Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. We are at Perth Station and it is Wednesday the 18th of June, the first weekday stadium event after TCL opens. And we have the TP pattern back on a weekday with 6-car trains, 96 minutes on that platform, but just normally like 10 over there, 9. There goes the Fremantle train. But over here, if you spot something, Ellenbrook 2-car. Yes, so obviously they need tons of trains to allow the stadium running to happen, with 4-car trains on Cannington shuttle, 6-car trains on the normal Cockburn services, well, TP Cockburn services, and also Stadium Express trains. And now to get all these B series, instead of taking them off the Yanchep and Mandurah Lines, putting A series there like they always did before, they took them all off the Ellenbrook Line. And the entire Ellenbrook Line is now A series. All of them 2-car, I think, except one, which is absolutely terrible for peak capacity coming up. The whole of peak hour is going to be like this. I can't believe they did this. They still didn't put any on Yanchep Mandurah. They're all 3 cars in the W patterns though, but still no A series there, so they are actually fully gone. Today is confirmation, because if anything, they started running there when they were running on the weekday stadium events, but since they're not here, that means they're really fully gone. So I did actually go on the very last one when I went to Yanchep on Friday 6th of June. But I think this is actually the first day where we're gonna have pure A series Ellenbrook Line, which really hasn't been seen before, even especially with 2-car. Crazy how much they reduce the capacity of the Ellenbrook Line by doing this. I really don't understand why they can't just go back to having A series and Yanchep Line like they used to. Okay, actually, honestly, I'd rather look at this later when it's packed in peak. I want to see how bad it is. Right now, let's go back, and I want to go on the 6-car TCL, which is going to be completely empty. The TCL is pretty busy in peak from what I've seen, but off peak, I was on it earlier at 10 a.m. There was like 3 people on the entire way from like Cannington to Cockburn, so completely dead. And right now with the event still hours away, the 6 cars are going to be so empty as well. What's that train? Oh, that's the trains which were on the TCL until now, going back to the depot. Oh, hang on.
Passengers. Smoking and vaping are not permitted.
Well, I've just taken the TP pattern a little bit. So many people are confused. They go on it and they want to go to Bayswater Vic Park, which is like the whole reason the Armadillo Line even existed until now when it reopened. And now it skips those stops. And then they get off at Carlisle and they're like, what? Where are we?
Passengers prefer, due to special events, some trains will run express from Stadium to Perth. Please check the info screen for further information.
Yeah, you need this announcement at Perth, not here. No one cares about Facebook. But anyway, I come back here now. Something most of the Cannington shuttles are 2 cars serving those stops which would otherwise be skipped, which is literally what the Vic Park shuttle was. And now I just found out that last time on the weekend we had 6-car A's and 6-car B's doing the stadium, the Cockburn Central TP services, and that was really cool already. The 6-car A is actually coming back, but today we have 6-car B's and 1 C series. Yes, there's a C series. So exciting! This is exactly what I wanted. A C series on the Thornlie-Cockburn Line in normal public service. Of course, it ran in VIP service, but it didn't stop everywhere. It didn't have proper announcements, nothing. I thought we wouldn't see it for a while, but no, it's here, it's back. It's already running a mere week and a half later. C-Series in public service on the Thornlie-Cockburn Line. That is so cool. And now I'm definitely going to be taking the full journey right now from Perth. I should have gone to Cockburn, then we could have taken it the other way because I've already taken it this way. But yeah, there wasn't any on the weekend, and neither the Mandurah Direct nor this. But now finally on this weekday there is, so that's why I went to check. These allocations are crazy, seriously. C-Series on the TCL and 2-car A-Series on the Ellenbrook Line. So, let's just wait. It should be this train in 5 minutes. We'll take it back into the city and then all the way down to Cockburn, because that is so cool. And then we'll go back and see the peak period 2 cars. And it's coming! Actually, I might get copyrighted over here. Which set is it? Oh yes, this is the dream. Even though yesterday it was actually on the news how much drivers hate the C-Series and stuff. I was just 130. Okay, well, it doesn't matter. But no, it's actually here. What a beauty. So cool. A C-Series summer that's not the Yanchep and Mandurah Line or Stadium Special in service publicly. Let's take it. And of course, average C-Series display is already broken. It's saying it's doing Yanchep Direct here. And it's literally on the TCL. Here we are arriving into Perth.
Next station, go. With the service terminates.
Lease is correct now with the terminating announcement. Crazy. Now instead of having all 3 train types on the Yanchep and Mandurah Line, we have all 3 train types on the new Thornlie-Cockburn Line. So at least there's still a line where all 3 train types are running. Midland train. Okay, well, time for another Thornlie-Cockburn Line full journey. I've done this so many times, but this is too cool to resist. On to platform 5 at Perth. Yeah, we'll come back for the Ellenbrook Line 2 cars later. This is exactly what I was looking for, and we found it. A 12-minute turnaround. Football desto, damn, haven't seen that for a while. And door problems. Yeah, because this platform is really, really tight in fitting 6 cars, so there we go. And C-Series is platform 5. Oh, cool. See, here we are at the end of the platform. Very tight fit. Just fits on for the 6 car here. We got the 4-car A-Series and the Cannington shuttle, which they literally have lower frequency now, even than with 10-minute Vic Park frequency. It's even worse now for Birdswood Vic Park. And here's our C-Series. Well, yet another iteration of the wrong announcement. This train runs from Perth to Cockburn Central. Running express to Claysbrook, then all stations to Cockburn Central. No, a C-Series is not stopping at a 4-car platform at Claysbrook. And that again. Because when the driver sets up the new route, the door is almost closed and then he overrides it. Now it just says Perth. Now hopefully he fixes it. But I actually heard that announcement. No, they're actually never going to use that. That's the normal MacIver skipping, but they're not going to use it because they always just have TP pattern. And I guess we're getting nothing now. It's actually filling up quite a lot though, but still not necessary of a 6-car right now. It's so dumb to allocate so many trains to the TCL just to have 6-car capacity between Perth and the stadium, and then after that it's basically useless anyway. Like, that's what the stadium shuttle is for. But oh well. Well, we're departing. It finally got the correct announcement just before we left, so it's not an error in this programming, it's just an error with the, I don't know, whatever the driver code put in. Off we go. Now this section is not too unfamiliar with the C-Series. I mean, honestly, none of it is. I've already traveled the whole thing on the VIP train from the stadium onwards, but it's still really cool in service and actually stopping everywhere this time. I mean, everywhere you can on the 6-car train. It should get really cleared out of the stadium. And that's gonna confuse people again when we skip all their stops.
Next station, Perth Stadium.
Ah, good. It actually says it when you're leaving, unlike on the B series. Though they really should make it then express to Carlisle. I don't know why it doesn't say that. Round the bend. Well, I thought I was gonna film this full journey in this direction with a B series, since I did the other way with an A, but then we did the B on the Stadium Express from Mandurah, so now I might as well just film the C this way, and then that's all 3 train types filmed on the line. And what the hell, there's a Fremantle Desto on the platform 4. This A series having issues. If you can see that, terrible. Straight through Beckenham. Now today I've literally gone all over the network already. I woke up so early, went from Joondalup to Perth, went to High Wycombe, went to Kalamunda, took the 282 terminating at Oats Street down, went from Oats Street to Cockburn to Rockingham, took the 548, explored a little area in Henderson in the bushland I never explored before, went back on the 548 to Fremantle, took it back to the city, and then took this, and now we're going back to Cockburn again, and then later we're going to go on the Ellenbrook Line as well. I've basically gone to every station on the network without even trying, and at night I might have to go to Yanchep. So the only thing I wouldn't have gone on is Midland and Rockingham to Mandurah. There's the Fremantle Desto train again, and so many drivers on the platform. Incorrect. How is that happening? Ah yes, Fremantle is that way, totally. So many drivers. Everyone waiting for the 15-minute frequency Cannington shuttle, which is also a 2-car. Like seriously, before when there was a Vic shuttle, they were running 4 cars every 7 minutes sometimes. And like even that, they like made sure that happened. And now, when they're doing this, they're running 2 cars every 15. I mean, I know that frequency is. I mean, I know they have rail car shortages though. And there's another C series over there, 133. That one's probably gonna do Stadium Express normal later. Hopefully the C series don't get pulled from service again, because the drivers had a meeting about it and had a survey, and it was all over the news how much they are against it, how many issues there are, so glad they're still around for the meantime. And over the bridge. There's actually 2 weekday stadium events in a row right now. Just like on the weekend, we had both Saturday, Sunday events, which was also rare. Now we have both Wednesday, Thursday events. Typical Thursday night footy, as well as State of Origin today, so that's pretty cool. Now, hopefully it gets a bit more empty right now. I mean, it will, definitely. It's a bit more of a peaceful ride. I don't know if... No, I think I already would have done one full trip. Damn, I should have just gone straight to Perth instead of getting off at Subiaco earlier. Probably would have seen it. That's okay. There's no rush. And we get the announcement twice, which is the only type of train to do that. On the A series it will only say it when you leave, and the B series it will only say when you arrive. But on the C it actually does say twice, which is how it should be when there's such a long gap. Speakers are pretty quiet though. And stadium. What is the speed? Seriously. I mean, actually, I realize this timetable is like 8 minutes or something, the city to stadium, which is way too much, and then it's always early and ends up just sitting here. I mean, I guess it's fine later when it's packed, but right now it's not really necessary. No, I think they're just trying to keep it on the same schedule anyway, even though it's express. That's why. See, it still says 2 minutes. And again, bugs. As soon as it stops at the stadium, this is just like when it stops at Butler, it says it terminates. As soon as it stops at the stadium, this train runs from Perth Stadium to Clarkson, running express to Leaderville, then all stations to Clarkson. 2-car Cannington shuttle over there. Well, clearing out. No, stop beeping. Silly train. And departing. Nope, you're not getting off. Let's go. Oh wow, doors closing right now. Okay, I mean, honestly, I have my complaints with the C-Series as well. While I am a fan of the higher backs and stuff, the windows do not line up with the seats at all. Look, if I sit here, I cannot put my elbow on the rest, although I do have the full view of the window. If I sit there, I barely have a window. So, like, it's terrible. None of the seats line up. What the hell? Bro, more problems. No, it was correct, and then now it said Oats Street. Like the first time it said Carlisle, that I heard Carlisle in the C-Series as well. And of course the other thing, all the forward-facing seats are always on the left of the train. So if you want to face forward but be on the right, you never get that. It's just terrible. So in fact, I think we're just going to sit on the side here. That's what I always resort to, even though I don't really like side seating. I always resort to sitting here so I can actually see the train and see out the window properly. But still, it's cool. It's just few little things like that. Okay. What? Bro. The announcements are spazzing so hard. Yes, this is totally Oats Street. We're literally going express through Bayswater right now. Not Queen's Park, bro, what the hell? Queen's Park. Next station, Queen's Park, and we're at Burswood. Come on, seriously. And now it's gonna say this is Queen's Park when you get to Victoria Park. Oh well, I guess it's half correct. Park. So bad. This is so weird. Imagine there was like capable of being C-Series and Big Park Shuttle. There goes another Thornlie-Cockburn Line 6-car B-Series. All the rest are B-Series today. There's no 6-car A's. Just got the B-Series and this one C-Series this time. Completely different arrangement to the weekends. And express through Victoria Park. They're ready for it to say this is Queen's Park. Oh no, surprisingly. And up to the LXRP sections. I think it's gonna be broken the whole way now. It's gonna say Carlisle is Queen's Park, Oat Street is Cannington, and so on. Well, it's just nice to actually have this in service here. I never ever thought that this would be the norm. Like so many times when people asked, like online, is there going to be C-Series on the Armadillo line? I was like, nope, nope, no. I mean, I know it's not the Armadillo line, but still. What the hell was that? Driver trying to make manual announcements. Absolutely terrible. Even the speakers are bad. You can't hear it at all. Nope. Carlisle. Oh my gosh. Well, at least we haven't broken down yet. Imagine breaking down on the viaduct and using the emergency walkways. Well, see, this is good. At least it meets up with a Cannington shuttle here, so all the people got confused and then can go back to the station they wanted to be at. So here we are now, Carlisle. This is the first time I've seen public C-Series stopping here, although I think it happened once before today. And here we go. And people are so confused again. Okay, finally the announcements are back to how they should be.
Oats Street.
And there we go. The elevated sections again. Even twice here as well. It's so weird. Then you have the tiny little 2 cars stopping here in the very front of the platform, and then the whole platform filled up with the 6 car.
This is Oats Street.
Well, it shouldn't be confusing from this point on. The only wrong thing is that that's still yellow. Yeah, actually I already filmed this, didn't I? All the way down with the sea. Okay, now that's actually correct. Oh yeah, and this is actually the first time the C-Series is actually using Cockburn Central Platform 3. I mean, it obviously did it once right now, but because on the day when there was W patterns terminating there, there was no C series in the W's, I think, and then on the VIP train it actually went to platform 2, so we haven't seen it before. Passing the Welshpool station site. Well, it's very fitting to have a new Metronet project and actually be running the newest train in them as well, even though it's usually the oldest train, but everywhere else like Ellenbrook Line, Airport Line, all that stuff, it's just B series mainly, well A series today, but never really sees in public service. So, but here we actually have a C in public service now on the new LXRP and TCL. And it's getting really rainy again. All day it's like this. Oh. Yeah, you're right under the flight path here as well at Cannington, so you get so many planes overhead. Back at Queen's Park.
Next station, Queen's Park.
Round the bend. This is Queen's Park. Absolutely no one using Queen's Park. I opened the doors for nothing. See what I mean? I mean, in peak, there's actually a lot of people getting off here, but like, it's so dumb to stop here and then stop again in 750 meters when no one used it. And the bus interchange of Cannington already starts like halfway on the way to it from here. And there's that again. Completely wrong in this direction. In the other direction is fine, because obviously you need to change for those stations that are being skipped, but this way it just makes no sense. If it just says change for Armadale, then that's fine, because you just go 907. Oh gosh. Saying it twice. And why is there a full stop after Cannington and then it's like new sentence then? No, it should be a comma, how it is at Bayswater. And here we go, when we were on the VIP service we did not stop at Cannington, so this is my first time experiencing a C series stopping at Cannington.
This is Cannington. Change here for Armadale Line services.
C series at Cannington. See how many more people use this here. And there's another 6-car B.
Next station, Beckenham.
That's actually the one we took before, over there. Already back. And the A in the sidings. All three train types. That would have been a great shot again. As oh yeah, standing on the bridge, Gerald Street Bridge. That would have been the best shot of all three trains. Oh wow, that is actually an amazing spot because they're actually all next to each other like that.
Next station, Beckenham.
And also first time that I have been on a sea stopping at Beckenham as well.
What? Tommy! This is Beckenham.
Ah yes, someone pressed the emergency button. Average C-Series moment. Okay, Beckenham's actually well used compared to Queen's Park. Gotta love the music. Remember when I first thought that was boarding music? Is he not even gonna cancel the call? See, the other problem with the C-Series, putting that there making it look like the door button, especially with it being green. Why is he not cancelling the call? Well, in C-Series music montage. Nope.
Next station, Thornlie.
This is just funny now. Free music in the C-Series. Oh, there we go. Jeez, took him long enough. Alright, down we go. Now, honestly, straight ahead here, I don't think we'll ever get a public C-Series service to Armadale for so long, because everything's still 4-car except the new stations where the VIP train might actually be a C, and that'll actually be the only one, unlike here where we're now getting this service. So we branch off and go down towards Thornlie Station. Now let's see how many people are using this connection now. I already checked at 10 a.m. today. And we're going again. We're gonna see it now at 2 p.m. or whatever it is. 3 already, actually. Already. Yeah. Into the tunnel. Curving. The lights are still on here. They've been on the entire time. I don't know if they're ever gonna turn it off. This looks so cool. Well, I've done another useless loop. I was at Fremantle, went to the city, and now all the way back down to Coburn, which is only 1 bus away from Fremantle. Which is so weird to think about. Like, this is usually where the A's are, right? The A-Series terminus at Fremantle and the A-Series terminus at Coburn Central is actually linked by 1 bus. Many routes that do that. Eventually, of course, they can connect it, and then that's the full circle line right there. I mean, no, the real circle line would go through the airport. But that would be like a temporary circle line if they connect that first, although I doubt it will be.
Next station, Thornlie.
Thornlie. And again, it's going to say, this is Thornlie Station. And another B series. Not even an A in sight. 2 6-car trains at Thornlie. There's a 214.
This is Thornlie Station.
Oh man, it still says that. Look at these people. So confused. These kids, what is this train? I've never seen this in my life. Which some of these people wouldn't have, you know, if these people don't travel that way. And see, really empty again. There's like 10 people in it. Off to Nicholson Road. Curving out. Oh, all the school buses are there right now.
Next station, Nicholson Road.
Nicholson Road. Still so funny how it says that. Which side did I film on from Thornlie to Nicholson? I think it was left, so better to film on right now. Although it's terrible with the rain right now, but still. Next station, Nicholson Road. Yeah, it's so bad with the rain. Oopsie. See, now there is a few people who continue onto Nicholson Road, which is just getting closer to their homes than Thornlie. But then actually making the connection and using Ranford Road as well, which is in such a weird spot. It's like barely anyone. Nicholson Road again. It's here like 5 hours ago. NNH now. Still haven't posted the video of the bus routes actually. Too much work. Nicholson Road Station. Next station, Ranford Road.
Next station, Ranford Road.
Ranford Road. Now, which side did I film on here? I think it was the right last time. So we look on the left. Okay, so that's another thing ticked off the list for me with my wishes of having the C-Series run everywhere. Next, I really hope it goes in the Airport line at some point, but that's only going to happen if they run 6-car trains there, which they could when they only run them to Bayswater. But obviously that's unneeded. There needs to be another event like High Voltage just in 2023 when the C-Series weren't running yet. They did run 6 cars from the airport to Fremantle in service. That would have been so cool, ticked off so much. But hopefully we see them on the Showgrounds Express this year, because last year they weren't. But now, since they do use them in Stadium Express, I wouldn't be surprised if we see them on Showgrounds, so at least that'll be something. And of course the VIP services let me take them in places where they otherwise will never run, like the Ellenbrook Line and the Armadale Line in the future. And I thought this, but no. And arriving at Ranford Road.
Next station, Ranford Road.
Ranford Road. Okay, see, there's a few people getting off, but honestly, why are you going here? Like, I would never do this. If I actually wanted to use this station, especially in peak, I would just go to Cockburn Central. It's literally faster, and you have 5-minute frequency there to the city anyway. So, like, why? I mean, I guess if you just don't want to switch, but... Or just go to Murdoch and get a bus, like, it's still faster.
Ranford Road.
This is Ranford Road. And time for the final section to connect over to the Mandurah Line to Cockburn Central. Which we're gonna see all the 3 cars in the W pattern there, which is absolutely terrible because they don't want to put the A series there now. Just like before December 2023, when they seemed to be so scared of doing it. Now for some reason it's back to that, even though it's literally higher capacity to put them there, and then you could put 3 cars on whatever other line you want in Ellenbrook.
Next station, Cockburn Central, where this service terminates. Change here for Mandurah Line service.
I still don't get why the pitch is higher on this TCL announcement. Next station, Cockburn Central, where this service terminates. And then on the Mandurah Lines, there's next station, Cockburn Central, where this service terminates. Why is it different? Like, why would they not use the same one? It's so weird. And that way you always know which line you're on. Unless they changed it on the Mandurah one as well. I haven't actually been on a Cockburn terminating train for a while, but... Anyway, since it is 5-minute frequency of the Mandurah Line right now, there's actually a higher chance that we pop up right next to a train, which I still haven't experienced, but I know it's happened many times already, which is so cool to race the train. It actually also happened with the Mandurah direct trains after the stadium events at the weekend, but then since they're both going to Mandurah, they actually have to stop the normal train towards Mandurah in the middle of the tracks, which is so weird. So you come out, you're racing at full speed, and then the other one just starts to slow down, and then you go past, of course. But when it's just going to the platform 3, it doesn't have to slow down, so it's actually a race until the point where this one has to slow down, because platform 3 is obviously earlier. And there's Jandakot Depot. I know I say this every single time, but it's really cool still, and it's very empty right now because it is peak periods coming up in school pickup time. Of course, this line does open up so many opportunities for faster connections from those suburbs over there to the southern suburbs, which is definitely useful, but not many people seem to be making use of it yet. Curving round into the Glen Iris Tunnel. Really nice spot there as well. I can't believe this tunnel is like over 2 decades old. Like, that's crazy. Now please, let's pop up right next to a train. It's so funny, especially if it's one of the 3 cars. Literally a longer train on the TC. I mean, that happened before as well. Because 4-car A series is still longer than the 3-car BS on the full line before. Nope. Sadly, I mean, it could still come speeding because it's higher speed, but guess not. And back in the freeway median, the only spot where the A series, I mean, no, they're on the Ellenbrook Line, but on Yanchep and Mandurah, where you still see them doing it. But of course, we're on the lovely C series right now with my first time ever experiencing it going into platform 3. And there's another like hour-long video soon once I include the Ellenbrook stuff as well. Not gonna film anything on the Ellenbrook though. I've already filmed the full journey on the A series, which has so many views, even though it's such a normal thing now. But we'll definitely check out how chaotic it is with 2 cars in peak in a moment. We're gonna head all the way back up with this C because it's so cool. I'm not gonna film it back though, obviously. And I can charge my phone the whole way. So useful. And the chargers here actually do something. Like most other transport chargers are so slow, but the C is like totally fine. And there's the Perth train. 3 cars, see, told you. All W patterns are 3 cars. Terrible. I mean, it's fine right now. There's another train very soon, so you can still connect, but...
Next station, Cockburn Central, where this service terminates. Change here for Mandurah Line services.
End of the line. And another full journey on the TCL. How many times have we gone between Perth and Cockburn now the long way around? Too often. Oh, bye for maps. Another person peeling off the stickers. Let's get off. And slow entry again as always. But seriously, yes, first time on platform 3 for the C series for me. Second time ever in public service, I think. Or, I mean, in any service, because the VIP didn't even go there either. Now, I don't think the turnaround times are actually correct here, because for 6 cars it's supposed to be like 6 minutes, but usually it ends up being 5 when it arrives here, so that's actually wrong. That's just because it's a stadium day running. Here we go. What? Bro. Ranford Road. Ah, yes. Yeah, see? It just announced the 5 minutes. Okay, there we go.
Express to Perth Stadium, then Express to Perth.
There's the express announcements and the C series on platform 3. Oh wow, they actually set up a barricade here to guide people to the front. Oh yeah, of course. There's no direct trains on the Mandurah Line on a weekday, so it's actually going to be completely packed on the TCL later if people are smart getting off the Mandurah train. And there comes the connection to the Mandurah. Cockburn Desto on the C series on platform 3. Perfect shot. Cockburn Desto, oh, okay, not connection then, but perfect. Cockburn Desto on B series, 3 car on the Mandurah Line, set 92. Every single W pattern is a 3 car today. And that's it. Watched the whole journey, experienced it on the C series, running on the TCL in public service. Now, we'll go check out the PCAR Ellenbrook Line, but that was very, very cool. There we go. Just changed to Perth. Actually, I just realized that's like the old Metronet logo, still on all the C series, whichever ones have it. They need to change that. Ah, yes. Perfect Desto thumbnail location.
Attention, Janata, Chow Chow Ya. If you're sitting at the station, if you please make yourself known to the staff. Thank you.
Well, would you look at that? Another C-Series. 2 C-Series at Coburn Central at once. And everyone trying to switch here. Let's see how this connection goes. Yeah, it should be fine. Look at that, all the people getting off. Set 132 and set 130. See all these people trying to switch? Full C-Series journey for them. There's so many people making the connection. Mandurah Line C-Series and the Thornlie-Cockburn Line C-Series. Actually, if I do this, we can see them both, but the people are in the way.
So this service will be leaving very, very shortly.
Perth passengers, your next stop.
Okay, let's squeeze on.
You can move down through the middle of this service, through to the front of the service.
Oh my gosh, there's double C-Series at Oats Street. Look at this. Look at that. 133 on the other side. I thought it was gonna go in Stadium Special, but no. Why the hell is it not in Service Desto? Oh my gosh. That is insane. Well, it's leaving, but that is so cool. Alright, the C is back at Perth and the Stadium Express is here, and it's a B like Y. They're purposely putting the C's on the TCL now, and the B has Stadium Express instead of how the C usually is on the Stadium Express. And look at Platform 8 over there, the chaos about to come from the 2-car trains in the Ellenbrook Line. All 3 train types. Chaos at Perth when they do a stadium event on a weekday during peak. Bye bye C-Series. Why is no one on the B Express yet and it's leaving in like 2 minutes? Well, they're using platform 9 and there is the 2-car, 4:15 p.m. Now it's gonna be chaotic. It's gonna be so busy. And here comes our 2-car service in peak, set 31. So bad to be sacrificing the Ellenbrook Line for the stadium events. Oh dear.
Food and drink on the train. Your consideration for fellow passengers is appreciated.
Yep, that's the state of the train going up onto the unique section. And this is only 4:30, imagine 5:30 p.m. And at Ellenbrook offset 31, all these people getting off the 2-car. Every train is a 2-car, pattern AE. Got a 2-car here, and another 2-car on this side. The whole thing is 2-car. Why is the aspect ratio of the screens wrong? Crazy. Full 100% Ellenbrook, I mean A-series Ellenbrook line. Never thought I would see that, but here we are. It was so packed all the way, as you saw from Bayswater. I mean, it's still functional. Maybe in an hour it won't be. Two cars at Ellenbrook. And this is what you're going to be seeing for the whole afternoon, and probably the same tomorrow with the football event. There's not really a good way to get a shot of them, I think. Maybe if we stand here and press this, you might be able to see. Not the best. Wait, go like this. Kind of. You can't really get a shot. But oh well, I guess we'll end this video here. You've seen the crazy operations of a stadium event day on a weekday since TCL opened. $35.99 and $36.03 at Ellenbrook, both here. 3,600 buses. I can make my way home from here easily on the 455 right now. No, he's leaving already. But yep. Just crazy that this is happening now. And you know what's even worse? There's supposed to be 5-minute frequency to Yanchep, right? But they literally terminate half of them at Whitford so that they can send them back to the stadium then. So even that is like that. And those are 3 cars anyway, like so bad. Clarkson, damn it, just missed it. Clarkson K, 3-car. There's Clarkson trains in the evening. What the hell? Here we are at Whitford's. We just took the 455 here. Everything is, I mean not everything, but so much is 3-car. And for some reason, they're running Clarkson Ks again. I don't understand why. What difference does that make? Those trains that go to Yanchep would have gone to the depot anyway. So why are they running to Clarkson? It's so weird. And there's a train in the siding as well, which there would never be at this time, but that is expected because they usually turn half the Yanchep trains into Whitford's trains and go back to the stadium. But why they're running Clarkson trains makes no sense. And Yanchep 6-car train, Perth Desto. What are they doing? What are they doing? At least there's a 6-car, honestly. There's barely any 6 cars. Totally going to Perth. Okay, the next Clarkson K is coming in. Never thought I'd be seeing these again, honestly. Back to the days. Literally back to the days. Like the old days. No more A series. Clarkson Ks are back.
The next train to Clarkson departs in 1 minute. The train stops all stations.
And also this is trying to say all, even though it just says A. Even it's not even all. It's K pattern. Like what? 119, another 3 car. This one came all the way from Yanchep as well. She's so bad. Clarkson Desto. No idea why. More 3 cars. Can someone explain why this needs to exist? And why does that say still 2? Still say 2. Unbelievable. Oh, the siding train's coming now. It's gonna be empty. Okay, that's just going this. This is the train I took in the morning at like 7 a.m. It's part of a 6 car. Oh well, that's all the craziness at Whitford. Really don't know why the Clarkson case came back. Thanks for watching and hope the network survives. Weird statements to be saying at the end, but especially with yesterday's news about the drivers complaining about the C series. If they took that out of service, then there's like no way the network's surviving. Everything's just 2 and 3 cars for as long as possible. Bye.